Welcome to Western Perspective. I'm Madeline Lombardi. While Australia's relationship with China remains cold, our country is slowly warming up to a constructive relationship with India instead. This week, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi received a rock-star welcome during his visit to Sydney, meeting with Prime Minister Albanese to deepen both countries' ties by signing new migration and travel deals. We can also expect a free trade agreement to be finalised later in the year. With India rising in economic status in Asia, WA's leading community advocate Suresh Rajan joins us on the program to talk about what the future holds for Australian Indian communities.
Hi, I'm Suresh Rajan, former president of the Ethnic Communities Council and community advocate. I have to say that the issues and the fating of Narendra Modi as Prime Minister of India in Australia has been quite amazing. There have been thousands of people who've turned up to see the man and to engage with him, and Prime Minister Albanese has been overwhelming in his praise for Narendra Modi. I, however, take a very different position. He has enabled the Hindutva community, which are the fundamentalist Hindus in India, to gain a strength and power hold in that country, so much so that all of the other religious minorities in India are being persecuted unfairly. The human rights abuses that are going on in India are quite extraordinary. And if our government was serious about their approach to human rights, which they implemented just late last year when they imposed some sanctions against groups like Iran and Iraq, etc., because of their concerns about the human rights abuses in those countries, they should apply the same standards to India. Just because India represents a 1.4 billion number of people that will form a very large market for Australian goods should not colour the judgment of people in the human rights space. Human rights abuses have been occurring quite extraordinarily large numbers in India, and that needs to be stopped. So unless the people like Prime Minister Albanese, Penny Wong, etc., start to take some action against people like Narendra Modi who allow these abuses to occur, we will never be able to have a proper human rights culture in this country or around the world. So we have to do a lot more work in terms of our relationship with India. I don't have a problem with us supplying goods to them. I don't have a problem with them supplying goods to us. But we also have to remember that India has continued its trade with Russia, despite the fact that they've been at war with Ukraine and all other countries have stopped trading with Russia. India has continued to do that, and that is unacceptable. So if Albanese and Penny Wong are serious about human rights, they should start to question their relationship with India and actually place some conditions on that relationship.
That was multicultural advocate Suresh Rajan with his analysis. You can read our weekly premium stories on the WAMN Extra News Club, supporting independent local news and keeping democracy strong. And now, here's Leo Puglisi with what's coming up on 6 News Tonight.
Thanks, guys. On 6 News, Lydia Thorpe to lodge a human rights complaint against the Greens over alleged racist treatment. Central Victoria's footy community in mourning after the death of a teenage boy. And Ron DeSantis and Donald Trump set to go head-to-head in the race for the Republican US presidential nomination. Watch live whenever you want on our YouTube channel and our website, 6newsau.com. For now, though, it is back to you.
Thanks for that, Leo. And that's all from Western Perspective for this week. We'll be back with you next Sunday. Until then, Ivan and Millie, it's back to you two.
Thanks, Maddie. And that's our weekly news and current affairs. We have the latest news on our website, wamnnews.com.au.
Don't forget to subscribe to the WAMN Extra News Club so we can continue our work in the community. Full details on wamnnews.com.au/news/extra. From Melly and myself, wish you good health, good night. See you next Sunday.
Thanks for watching.